Who is he? I should question him about who he is. But I already know he's a doppelganger, so that's not interesting. Maybe I should ask him how he got in here? What for? I've created him with the life projector. End of story. Must be boring being you. This is a good thing to talk about, but boring. Mortals on the whole are boring. Now's not the time to show him the theater. Yeah, that's a photo of him, isn't it? This is... Oh, that's Flynn. This is Flynn! Bo gave me a camera and suggested taking a photo. That's exactly what happened. See? I'm telling you the truth. Yes, and this only confirms the theory that you're my twin. If I tell precisely the opposite about Tigladera, will you give it a rest? Then you would be a lying doppelganger. Oh, come on. Discuss the token. Do you know what kind of token this is? No, but I doubt it's for an amusement park. You don't tell me this. It's for a vending machine. The machine's not working or selling anything, though. So what did you want from me? I didn't want anything. Whatever. Dude, I am being sent through a loop here. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay. Wait, I know this place. The Shining Coin. I celebrated my birthday right here. My birthday. And no, you're wrong. I was here about a minute ago, literally. The piano, table, stairs. If you were more attractive, if you were more attentive, you would have noticed that the pond is now absent. What pond? A small one. It used to be on the right. Oh, well, I'm not a fan of water. I can't remember quite well what was going on after Flynn jabbed me with a knife, but he wasn't just invited to enjoy some tea and strudel, obviously. The Sorai were beside themselves. They were going to tear him to pieces. No one would have been able to have done that without trial. So he was caught, tried, and must have been executed. Which is wonderful. At least revenge won't distract me. Distract you from what? Of course, I understand you want to get out of here. I agree this place is not so hot. But what's next? What's your goal? You tell me. What's your goal? Actually, I had to complete some customer's order, but suddenly turned out I could read constellations and absolutely needed to decipher the Crown of Leaves. You see, I used to be keen on that until I had to change vocations, and then Sorai themselves told me straightforwardly it was my destiny. So, now you're going to give up on everything again and get back to the stars? I don't know at all. It's what I've been craving for so long, but I have no idea what this crown is or where to look for it. That's right. If you've chosen your way, then follow it. Besides, it's wrong to deceive customers. If I were you, I would never do that. I won't buy into this manipulation. And you don't have to. Only one of us will get out of the slough, because one of us, and I'm now 100% certain who exactly, is but a fake. He wouldn't know about this room, though. Star Theater. No? Okay. Are these trees? And is this so important? We need to find fire to burn through our path to freedom. Am I getting that right? Sounds pretty simple. It could be simple, but there's much liquid in the slough. There can't possibly be any flame here. I guess the slough decided to make fun of you. That's why I left these instructions for you. Like, burn, but without fire. The light showed me this place and then led me the other way, which means milling around here is senseless so far. Let's go search for fire. So everything I interact, he'll talk about now. Wait, what? Something. Explain. It's created the set for you, written the script, and indicated the direction, but adjusted the surroundings to itself. How'd you even come up with this? Do the math. After all, even the very idea of creating someone living by means of appliances. Once again, these are Sorai appliances. Quit annoying me with your dumb questions. I don't know what he just said. I literally just missed it. Look, a door! Why don't we try to open it? There's a keyhole. And where would the key come from? Go ahead, and I'm going to have a walk and take in the air. And where would the key come from? That's probably what I'd say. I'd be sarcastic as fuck. Aha, but no handle. And as you see, it occurred to no one to hang the key on a peg close by. But you could always look for a clay toad or a brick and fumble under them. A real viper you are. You know what? I'm going to look for it. Okay, have fun. That's a lot of keyholes. Okay, what's interactable here? Obviously he is. What's this? The keyholes for every taste. Big, large, giant, and they are all fake. Of course they are. The bell tree. Bo swapped it for the Indigo camera. For me. For me, you have nothing to do with it. Is that jealousy? Just a small clarification since you have nothing to do with my story. Hey, cut it out. I know what you're thinking. Why are you so obsessed with this doppelganger theory? Do you have any better ideas? For instance, we could be the same person but from parallel universes. Or Flynn could be a maniac killer who time after time picks out mortals similar in appearance and impresses on them that they're amnesiac kiddos. Do you think Bo is a maniac too, who tries to find friends according to the same pattern? Speaking of that, Bo and Flynn could be in collusion. I know Bo better than you, doppelganger, and I know he'll always be on my side, so quit barking. I don't even know what gets me more. The fact you're calling me your mad twin, or your hint that I'm an animal. I'm not hinting. You are an animal. A little bit of racism. Okay. I suggest we get back to the keys and doors. Some challenges need to be addressed head on. I have an axe, for example. Where from? Well, that was helpful. That I just happened. So, he has the inventory I had. So, we're playing a character from a different... God, this is strange. Okay. A corpse? Is it real or... Real? You know what? It resembles you. Yeah, I got that impression too. All we had to do is understand whether it's a vision created by the slow, or he's a stranger like me. I suppose he's part of the local landscape. I'm not in the mood to look at this any longer. The flowers on these bushes are glowing on their own, but for some reason I don't think they have anything to do with the guiding light. One can bear to hear them sing though, but the singing sounds like an echo. I hear this too. You wish. Hey, I decided to check something out. Come here. What's that? Do you see the stars in this puddle? Go ahead. You mentioned something about your destiny. We're going to test it now. And what should I do? I don't get it. Oops, can't the doggy read constellations? Were the Surai mistaken, huh? Take your toy, you junkhole. And will you stop your xenophobic jokes already? I can't stand listening to it. I've had lots of pals among humans, and none of them were such a freak as you are. Then are you convinced now that I'm the only real star reader? Yes, I am. It appears I'm not a doppelganger then. It appears that is so. I was wrong. Stuff happens. That's kind of fucked up, man. You're a dick. A low and uncomfortable desk. I swear, they're made exclusively for shorties like Flynn. Perhaps this is his desk? I remember this secret compartment in the top as well. You push the lid for it to go up. It's locked currently. Fair point. A rooster was sewed down head. The fellow's obviously in the fighting mood and ready to use its spurs if it weren't dead. My character's a little bit of a dick. Reflection. This painting makes it clear what life's supposed to be here. A flower, a spinner, a weird set. I can't make any meaning of it. A flower, a spinner, and something else. I don't like looking at it. I'm getting... Okay. As if this armchair was inviting me to sit down. A fat chance. I know such armchairs. They're hideously uncomfortable. A sealed up wardrobe. The word on the ribbon's written in the language of the holy, but it's familiar to me. Swore I often write it on city walls. A Karin. Beware. I can't see anything, but if you take a good look at it, it becomes clear there's a snow blast outside. Or not, I guess I see the remote on the tree outlines. And now everything's disappeared, only a dull light. I'm not a great art connoisseur. Okay. Not working anymore. Alright, well, let's do the light, I guess, then. Got it. Gonna just ignore the giant hole in the ground. This is interesting. Come on, let's not drag our feet. A box full of useless junk. Familiar junk. When I was a kid, each of these toys was a real treasure for me. It's kind of funny that children get too attached to things. This is supposed to be the still life group. Taking it. There's plenty of trash in this basement. We might find something. Say, when I initially found myself in the slough, you said you had tried to create fire with a life projector? Yes. And what of that? Would it be faster to yield flame, I don't know, by rubbing? Since there's a whole windbreak over there, it shouldn't be a problem to try to find dry wood and tinder. Go try it then, if it's not a problem for you. Why are you hanging around and haunting me? I'm doing fine by my own. First, you created me. Next, you broke the life projector. You aren't really doing well. God, okay, my brain hurts. I'm going to say I didn't break anything. I feel like I want to take this character down the path of they're kind of being a dick and they have to realize it. Not me alone. I feel that'll only get worse. We'll have to handle that. We'll have to handle it. If the slough is inspired by your memories, I don't even want to think of what we're in for next. Folly. Oh, wait, that's the snake. Folly, folly, folly. What is that thing? What's the matter with it? It's behaving weirdly. It seems it doesn't intend to attack us. Have you, been wounded? Folly. What is this Surai language? Or Surai language? No, it isn't. Not Parban either. The greatest folly. The greatest reason. Folly and imprudence creates a beautiful world. We lose the name in the depth of ink are we created, and to ink shall we return. Our deeds are ours only partly. The rest we do under the influence of her words. Who do you mean? What ink? What do we consist of ink? But it's nonsense. Ink is simply a name. It's blood. Not only Surai's blood, but it can also be the blood of everything that exists it's used to create. Now I have a lot of questions. Yes, and we'll sort them out later. Well, if you need anything, just say. My name. We don't know it. My master. Is he the dead Sahash upstairs? From one are we made. Differently are we shaped. It truly doesn't like curt answers. It would probably sail through the Institute State exams that took me a whole year to read up for. By the way, it recited a line from the Revelations of a Hermit of Mount Faron, which was ciphered by 2 different methods. I even managed to decipher some of them. Cut the gab, you're interrupting. Anything else? My name, my master. The name shall give me freedom. It seems like this is all there is to it. If the master is in the room next door, and this cutie can't crawl out and reach him, it means something's holding it. What if the frame is its fetters? The snake can't crawl up to the corpse, but the corpse can come to the snake. Let's try to bring the corpse over here. I hope you were kidding. No, it isn't. Did you see the branches twined around the body? The slough surely doesn't wish to let go. You have an axe indeed. Now you do away with them. This is a bad idea. A very bad idea. I'm not going to do this. Yeah, there's nothing for it but to search for another way out. Okay. Judging by the chain snippet, the chest is not a mere storage box, but an ink reservoir. It's supposed to be hung from the ceiling. Flynn might have had one, or Bo. I can't remember exactly. Interesting. So snake's over there. Oh, it's just the interesting. Okay. Oh, it's in a... intriguing. It's in a picture frame. A Solomonari head form. That's about it. Alright, cool. A pigeon without a head, but with arrows instead. What does it even mean? A one-eyed cat with a flat face. Where does the slough draw these images from? I don't remember anything like this. Some boring minerals, okay. I've definitely seen the thing with beams somewhere. In Flynn's house. The other is a spear, also a familiar one. Key. So the key is just lying there in plain sight, no catch. Now, I won't complain. The key is a useful thing when you're in the slough. I found this branch when running around the forest. It was covered in these little soft feathers put together into fluffy balls. They don't last long and the stream killed them. A ram cut into pieces. Another Inigo's offspring, I suppose. Okay, it looks like that's it in here. I'm not in the mood to look at this any longer. What? I can't... Do I have the axe? No? No? Okay. Opens the desk drawer. Okay. Thank you for being a little bit more plain than usual there. What's this? It looks like a photo's half. This is none of your business. This is that shot, isn't it? With Bo and Flynn. I said this is none of your business. This is his desk. Okay. The halves of the shot joined together perfectly. On Flynn's face, there is shining drops Vev. I don't know what that means. On Bo's face, there's a sketch of a constellation. I've seen it once. If you connect the lower stars with the lines, you'll get the chain constellation. However, if you connect the upper stars, the chain will become the spear, and this number, it haunts me. 27. Okay. Well, I know I'm supposed to... Oh, I have to get all the items, don't I? Right, I have to recreate the image. Okay. Not that. This. And I need a flower. Got one. The juice is so caustic that it's corroded the knife on my hands. There's nothing. Of course, this isn't juice. This is ink. There's some card here. This is the card from a failed collection. It was issued with the magazine. Not interesting. What do we do with it? Who knows why the slow gave you this Mereoak card? Wait, can you see what's written on it? Nope, but I have the same card. There is no name on it, only the price, but I can easily recognize the Mereoak. Interesting. What might the snake's name be, or the prophecies? Can I show you the card? No? How and where are we supposed to search for this stupid worm's name? It's unlikely to be simply written on the wall. It's unlikely to be even written. It may also turn out to be, say, a symbol. Why don't you go have a look for it? Now wait here. Yeah, sure. Although, hang on, I'm not even going to. You're the master of the slow who's following the light, so do follow. The string lights in the basement were the last sign from Bo. I haven't seen any new lamps. What prophecies from Mount Varan were you talking about? The revelations of a hermit of Mount Varan. That's a code with illustrations that was found in a cave on that very mountain. Oh yeah, and that hermit just gave it to you. The code was found about 300 years ago, so indeed the hermit's remains didn't put up much of a fight. So what did his revelations consist in? Flaunt your little brains. Remember what the snake said? From one are we made, differently we are shaped. This means every rational being has a shang, but law, or body, differs. Is this all you can remember? Yes, this is all I can remember. Okay. What can I do with a Mereoak? In the basement, there's plenty of trash. suitable kindling, but we got interrupted by a huge black snake. The beast wriggled out from the frame on the wall and was asking us to find its name. I think we pop open the dew, boys. It's time to pop out the dew. This chapter's a lot more interesting than the last one was. Let's save. I'm assuming we're like... Are we in Act 2 yet? I have no idea. Act 1. We're still in Act 1. Holy shit. Okay. There's something I've been wanting to ask for a long time. Are the bell tree's fruits edible? If you wish to lose your teeth, then yes. So, they're metal, indeed. No, they aren't metal. Bells of some types cause tooth loss. Oh, I see. So I'm looking for some way to learn the snake's name. It's probably in here, in all fairness. It's probably in here. Features useless and dirty. The Sahash said this card depicts Mereoak, like I care about that. We haven't found your name, but we found this. The name? I'm telling you, we haven't found it. Does it want to say its name is Mereoak? The sorrowful king of trees. Captivity for Shang, home for the heart. I'm a lock Mereoak. Just exactly the same one I'm working on, only mine is white, and this one looks as if it were dirty and even soft and wet like a rotten piece of wood. Are you working on a Mereoak bracelet? Yes. Jeez, they're totally identical. There simply can't be another one. I've been making it from a unique sketch. Put it on. What for? I want to see what will happen. Put it on. Well, that's odd. Alright, take it off. We need to take the bracelet to its master. So is this a prediction that... I think it's trying to tell us, to some capacity, hey, this will be him in the future? I don't know why it would be doing that.